Alexa, play some music. That's a nice setup.
Let march again. Welcome to the paradise. Far.
He's getting a 6 and a skin fade. Take the beard off and all that. Show you step by step.
Ver el sol caer. Vamos pa la playa, pa curarte el alma. Cierra la pantalla.
I use the comb to get to pick the hair up so it won't stay flat, and just pick it up and cut it. Doesn't leave any hair out sticking.
Vamos a meternos al agua pa' que vea qué rico se siente. Y vamos a tropical por...
Getting a high skin fade. This is the guideline for the fade. Always brush the hair away. I like to take the hair off the top first. Always move the ear down so you won't hurt the kind and all that. Make sure you keep the brush in your hand at all times so you can use it, take the hair away, and the client stay clean, stay away from itching. The shaver, shave the around the head. One of the most important things is keeping the brush, keep the hair clean. You know that the hair that you already cut is not there no more. Also, the shaver leaves a line. I'll show you how to take away the shaver line without using any other tools but the shaver. I usually put the shaver in an angle like this, so it takes the shaver line off, and then just look for the little details that needs to be cleaned up. I try to stay like half an inch under the guideline, so I won't have to worry about the shaver line after. After that, when I feel like it's clean enough, I'll grab my Andes Fade Master, and we're gonna start fading guideline from the guideline and up. Whenever you're fading, you have to use the mirror as well. That's like to see what else you're missing from a different angle. This is the one. Andes guard 1. And I'm gonna create another guide so I can start fading up. Same sequence going around the head, fading, fading, fading. I'm gonna go back to a guard half, so I can fade from the blade half to the 1 and the guard half. 0. I keep it close, and I don't go above the 1 line. It's all about how you move the wrist and the chair as well. Always gotta keep the chair moving. I am going to jump to a 2. To a 2 close. Always go against the hair. Go lightly against the hair, especially when the client has long hair up top. Always go lightly against the hair so I won't cut any more hair than I need to. Going against the hair and an angle. So right here, right now, I'm pretty much blending the sides with the top. Up top, he has a 6, and on the sides, it's almost blended in with a 2. I am switching from a 2 to a 3. Pretty much the same way that I was using the 2, but now I'm going a little bit higher, so it looks smoother, and the line that's there from a 2 to the 6 can go away. Back to the 3.5 now to make this fade smooth. Like here, this lines go on there. I'm gonna get rid of him with the 1. I am gonna do his hairline. Usually, I like to start from the middle. From the middle, so I keep it going from the middle. It's okay to go up a little bit on the hairline, so you can see that he has a hairline, a nice hairline. I'm not saying to go up super high because that's not good. You know, the hair will grow and it's not gonna last. But if you want a nice hairline, you have to go a little bit above natural. When it comes to doing the hairline, I like to stretch the skin because that's the right way to do this. Stretch the skin and just use the weight of the blade to do the hairline. Like stretch the skin down so you won't cut the kind, and the lower you put the blade on the skin, the easier it will be. But the higher you lift it up, the sharper the blade will get and the harder it will be. So find the perfect angle to slide the blade on the skin and not cut the kind. Also, a lot of the times there's hair around the ear that whenever you're using the machines, the trimmer or whatever you use to bald the sides out, you're gonna miss those because they're so close to the ear and you won't be able to cut them with the trimmer. So I like to do this with the blade. Go around it, cut the little hairs, and now I'm gonna do his eyebrows. Same thing, blade on an angle, stretch the skin. Same thing, slide the blade. This is all about angles pretty much. The way you stand, the way you fade, the way you put your wrist in an angle, it will improve your barbering skills, your speed and all that. Always check for hairs. I'm gonna use a trimmer to see if I can find some little lines on the fade I found in here, and I'm gonna erase it, take it away from it, barely tapping on the line so you won't go in the fade too much and create another line, because that's not the point. The point is to get rid of the line, not create more lines. Whenever there's hairs on the hairline, like a cowlick, just try to get the hair away from it. Always brush the hairline so there's no hair sticking out or sticking down from the hairline. Go over it. I am gonna shape up his goatee. I usually like to do this with a trimmer. Make it low so I can take it off with the shaver. Now I have it in a point where I can just use the shaver and shave his face using the trimmer, using the shaver. It's all about the wrist. So a little bit of gel. And my favorite part of all, alcohol. This is my favorite part of all. Second to getting paid. And, all set. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.